Good evening, everybody. September 19th, 2021. Take two on Bitcoin here. Just saw it had a little dump down, and the countdown has started on my stop loss 15-minute timeout. But since this is happening here while I'm still sitting here watching it, I want to just go over what I think is happening, the two possibilities here. So first off, I think it's pretty clear that that is the end of 5 right there. So I can get rid of these orange fibs, and that support zone obviously was only valid right there. All right, so from here, if this is truly 5 waves up, which I don't really like because of how truncated it is, but if it is, then the ideal place to buy is literally right now, anywhere between the 618 and the 382. So we just pierced right into this, technically what would be a buy zone typically, and then you would put your stop below 43.3. But the danger is this action really, like I said, I don't really trust it, and the way that it truncated is not fantastic. So the danger is instead that this is simply, here was A, this was all B, and we're now entering the C wave down, which is going to take us down further, and that is the blue fib extension here, which has us going down to this larger green box that I have right here. So basically anywhere between 43K and 37.5, anywhere in that region is where that would go if this is an ABC. So we now have two possibilities, and to be frank, I do not know which one is going to be more likely. If we can hold in this green box ideally, and I mean really it could go down a little bit further, but if we can hold somewhere in here, basically above this low, then it has the possibility of moving up more from here. I just really do not trust it at the moment, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just stop out of those buys that I made and sit in cash for a while. I've got lower buys set on a whole bunch of things, so I'm just going to wait for them to hit. And I think I'll probably go ahead and set lower buys down here for this possibility on Bitcoin as well. 37 to 43, kind of buy back in that region. Seems like the most logical solution at the moment. And then if this does in fact hold, we should get at least some indication that it's doing, like what it did off the lows here, where we started having some nice candles coming up, and then a little consolidation. If we can start to see that and consolidating there, then potentially we can look at just rebuying in a little bit higher. But for the moment, I do not trust this action, and I am thinking that it makes most sense to come down lower. In any case, it's probably best just to sit in cash, because then you've got options no matter what happens. So I think that's my plan right now. Let me see if there's any chance of we might get a tiny little bounce here to kind of get out a little bit higher. I'm not sure if I'll try to wait for that or if I'll just get out now. That's obviously up to each individual to make that decision, but I am going to go ahead and stop out. I guess the other thing you could do is stop out of just a portion of your positions, now, and a portion if it goes up, and kind of try to play it that way too. So, all right, I think that's pretty much all I have to say, and good luck overnight.